Hey guys, so for your next at-home remote assignment, we're going to do some advanced cropping, and you've probably needed an avatar for a website before, and sometimes you have to size those yourself, and I wanted to show you how to have more control and how to size one yourself. So I have a photo here I'm going to open up, and I'm going to create an avatar image for a website. And let's say this website says, this is kind of typical, the avatar needs to be 120 by 120. So I've got this cool photo and I want to use this. So what I want to do is select 120 by 120, create an image that's 120 by 120 pixels. And I want to mainly focus on the face. So there's a few different ways I could do this. If I go to image and go to image size, and it's in pixels right now, and you can see it's on 3,888. If I set that to 120, and I set that to 120, okay, I'm going to have this tiny little picture that has almost no detail, and when people see it, they're not even going to really recognize me because it's too small. There's not enough pixels. Now it's only 120 pixels wide. So that's not what we want to do, so we can't do it that way. So another possibility might be to first go ahead and sort of just try to crop a square out of the image and then say, okay, I want this to be 120, so I can go to image size, and then I can set this to 120, but you can see I didn't quite make a square. So I set this one to 120, and then this one is going to become 124. So that's kind of annoying. So I'd have to make sure I crop a perfect square, but the website's not going to take it. It has to be 120 by 120. So that's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. So here's how you do it. There's a really nice built-in tool built in to, hold on, let me get back. Okay, built into the cropping tool. You'll find this exact same, almost exact same tool the way it's set up on Photoshop. It's just these controls are more over here, but you can use this on Photopea quickly and easily. So I want to have my cropping tool, instead of being set to free, be set to a fixed size. So when a cropping tool is set to free, that means you can freely crop to any size you want, and it will keep this exact number of pixels that's in this photo and get rid of everything else. But let's say I wanted to crop a 120 by 120 box. So I'm going to go from free to a fixed size. And I'm going to set my width, the W is width, to 120. And I'm going to set my height to 120. And then when you do that, you'll see this box here. This is your 120 by 120 pixel box. That's what a 120 pixels would be. But if I enlarge the box, it's just going to take whatever that I select in this box, and it's going to shrink it down to be 120 by 120. So poof, now there I have it. There's my avatar. It's 120 by 120. It's perfect for the website, and that saves you a lot of time. So that's the advanced cropping tool. Now it's really important that when you want to go back to cropping freely, you remember you have to go from fixed back to free so that you can crop without having those restrictions of only like being that certain size. So for your assignment, what I want you to do is find a funny picture of yourself or a serious picture of yourself. Just take a selfie if you need to. And I want you to make an exactly 120 by 120 pixel avatar of yourself and put it onto this assignment. All right? Thanks.